You're listening to Radio City International. This is different, and yes, I know you've heard of me before. I hosted the Eminem Journey, and right now I'm back with the Dog Father. Yes, and we're gonna be taking you through Snoop Dogg's whole career as a musician, as an artist, and what he's done for the whole gangster rap and you could say hardcore rap scene, where he's talking about a lot of stuff happening around his life and around his neighborhood and the people around him. So a lot of people know that Snoop Dogg is from California, and he's one of the few people that chill with NWA and Tupac. So Snoop's been that kid who was always around these folks that were a bit criminal minded, a bit rebellious with their nature, and yes, it was the black community which was always oppressed in the States at that time. And Snoop had that environment where everyone around him was trying to get something out of this space where they had nothing, they weren't provided anything, they weren't given anything. Most of them couldn't even have the proper education to survive with a job. So most of the people he saw was people selling drugs, people who were pimps, you could say, the bad side of society. And that reflects on his rap a lot. And that is the main originator of gangster rap. Gangster rap is not just a gangster coming in and rapping. It's about someone who's seen that culture so much that they can only talk about that because that is true to them. That is what they've seen. That is their personal experience. And Snoop Dogg does that fairly very well because he has seen that much. He has experienced that much to tell you that, hey, this is how it is and this is how I would like you to see my neighborhood, And Snoop Dogg always tried to, show people what his hood was about or where his neighborhood came from. And he had that very distinctive style where he would do it very slowly. Since, he's one of the originators of stoner rap and you could say stoner content, where he's talking about marijuana's medical use and a lot of other stuff where he's trying to say, the police brutality happening, the brutality happening with immigrants and black people around. And the few songs that he did were, very rage, rebellious and politically incorrect, you could say. But that's how it is, that's Snoop Doggy Dogg.